Go.
Yep. So I'm here to give a sense of scale at Sacsayhuaman. And in this instance, I'm standing below what is the shape of the paw of a puma, which you can readily make out. You can see the 4 toes that are up and the palm, and then part of the arm coming down. And that's a pictogram that was made by the builders. It's not the only one, there are a number of them. There's also a fish, there's a llama, and different birds as well that are part of the actual design and structure of the wall itself. So as if it wasn't a difficult job enough, for example, this corner one, Engineer Dan and I have calculated that that's exposed. We don't know how far down it goes, but exposed, it's 70 tons. And the stone itself, some people have said that it's limestone, but we think that it's andesite. And if it's andesite, which is the local stone of the area, then it's at least 6, if not 7, on the Mohs scale of hardness, which goes from 1 to 10, 10 being diamond. So 6 or 7 is at least grand. And how the people made it, nobody knows. So the reasoning behind the fact that all of this stone is different shapes and sizes, the conventional thought is these are the natural shapes, and so the reason why they did this is because it was the easiest way to do. You don't have to do too much work on each stone in order to get the shape. But it makes more sense, possibly. The logic behind it was partially for earthquake proofing, that if you have different shapes put together like this, then an earthquake wave going through it, it can't find a standard pattern in which to follow through. So maybe that makes the stone more stable. And in terms of accuracy and precision, this is what we're looking at. So the idea that slaves were responsible for this kind of work is probably kind of stupid, because I'm sure you can train a few slaves to be able to be precision stonemasons, but you're not going to be able to train them all. And what we find here is an example of our megalithic friends who built a lot, hundreds if not thousands of constructions farther up from Sacsayhuaman with their telltale signature, which is this curved intersection of the horizontal, more or less, and the vertical. And again, to give you a sense of scale of what this is that we're looking at, this stone by itself, I'll just walk backwards here so you can have a look at how big this one is. And around the corner. And this is the intersection point with the relatively smaller one. Relatively smaller, but we're still talking in tonnage. And we think the stone, again, is andesite. Andesite's at least as hard as granite, if not harder. And how did a people with bronze chisels and stone hammers construct this? This is our friend Ephraim, and he's going to explain this.
Yeah, and this is the snake.
Snake.
This is the possible decoration for gold or for silver, no?
Uh-huh.
This is the head.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the shape. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This is the division in 7.
Right.
7 chakras.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
7 chakras. And the snake for the Incas, the symbolizes the intelligence.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the most important animal.
Uh-huh.
The snake then represented the underworld.
Right.
And Uhupache.
Sí. Yeah.
That is the snake is most important animal. For the Incas, they consider the totems,
Uh-huh.
the sacred animal.
Right.
Yeah, and this is the snake.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then the puma is...
Puma condor.
Yeah, so puma is the middle world?
Middle world.
Right.
Yeah, the snake, the under wall,
Right.
the puma, the middle wall, the condor, the upper wall.
Exactly. So
Yes.
it's also subconscious, conscious,
Yes,
superconscious.
exact,
The three
exact,
aspects
yes.
of being.
And here is not possible, but for this over there,
Uh-huh.
this is the snake's the beak, mira, and here
Oh,
is
okay.
the head,
Yeah.
the body, the what?
Okay,
no?
so
this
there's...
is the anaconda.
Oh yeah, so there's the
Anaconda.
snake shape right there.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
very
not
good.
possible to access for this, no, this, because, no, and this that is snake.
So our friend Ephraim here, who's a native of Cusco, has just told us that this entire wall at Sacsayhuaman, or Sacsayuma, is 4 meters underground. So 12 feet of each of these stones is underground, and that's why it's so stable. And that means that this stone here, which is the tallest, about 17 feet of it is exposed, another 12. So that means this stone by itself is 30 feet tall and weighs 125 tons.